mental side of it is an alertness that you have to take the ball between the net and yourself. That's known as in front. If it gets to the side of your body, you're late. Okay, so the alertness is you're doing everything within your power to stop it getting to your body. So you want it there, you want it there, you want it here, you want it there, always in front. It also helps the vision, meaning that if the ball gets to the side, you lose sight of the ball. But if it's played in front, you should be looking at the ball continually. So now this is a mental thing. You've got to want to be so alert that you prevent the ball getting alongside or behind. Once it gets there, you're at a disadvantage. Okay? Now, you can only do it by physical acts, of course. So the mental side of it is that you are prepared to do things that are necessary. I'll build you into it gradually, having worked at the mental side of how you volley. Was lovely. A few higher ones, and this time, don't forget, you were close to the net, so you didn't really have to, you took the racket forward, but you didn't really have to take steps forward. And I want you to realize that in the beginning, when you volley, you can take the foot that way, as in long jump, and eventually I want you to high jump. So that movement and that movement I see as the same. So it's a movement of the front foot or anything. I don't care how you do it, as long as you're moving at this stage. So I call this high jumping, long jumping. I don't mind really whether you do a long jump or a high jump. I'd love you to be able to hop as you do it. That's what I would love, but that's an ultimate. I don't think you'll be able to do it. I don't think you're alert enough to be able to do the hop. Oh, that's how I usually break you up. And you should never play a ball like that in any other way, meaning forehand. You shouldn't deliberately take the high ball as because you've got time to do it. I can't believe it. That's beautiful. Yeah, you turned, you almost made me feel that I knew what I was talking about. No, I won't. It was one of those awful days where the traffic was continuous and they were all big. But for some reason, the goats were out. There's the goats up there, you see? And they were all down by the wire and they were talking to me. So, okay, I don't know why they were talking to me. It was something to do with can't we be filmed, or something like that. But anyway, the goats were down talking, the traffic was going by, and then over by that barn, there was not a bulldozer, a digger. No, a digger came along and it was banging and it was clearing a site there, you see. And so we had the traffic, we had the goats, we had the actual digger there. And the noise was horrendous. And then up in that field there, that big field, okay, I don't know whether you know it, that pine tree up there, that's an aerial, by the way. You always thought it was a pine tree, you see, but no, that's an aerial. So that is a man-made structure, not a whatnot. Now, that field, there were two people in it with flags, and they were beating, and all the rabbits were running that way, and there was a farmer with a 12-bore gun, and he was fine. So I had to contend with the traffic, the goats, the bulldozer, and this 12. I can't tell you. Now, you never make a tennis player unless you can isolate that away and watch the ball and only play the ball. You see, I've got some people who can't contend with the goats, let alone the traffic, let alone the bulldozer and the whatnot. But you've got to contend. If you want to be a good tennis player, you've got to be able to take that all aside. You imagine what it must be like to play at Wimbledon. You imagine. Eh?
Agreed.
Oh, well, yeah. So what I want you to do at this particular moment is practice yourself, but we're going to have a little game. You're not allowed to shout during the round. Stop! I stop!